Hi, this is Challen Yu with ChallenYu.com, bringing you your Network Marketing Minute. And today I want to talk about commitment and how commitment can be a character trait that overcomes any deficiency you may have in your performance. What would commitment do for you in your current situation? I have a story to tell you about when I was training to be a Navy diver in scuba school. Ford Island, 1985. Ford Island is this place in Pearl Harbor, in the middle of Pearl Harbor, that is sometimes, it's right near a hammerhead breeding ground. So while you're out swimming, practicing with your scuba gear, they got a guy with the M16 just in case those sharks get a little bit too close. But yeah, I was doing pretty well in scuba school. I was, doing really well in the academic part, doing a pool week and all that. And I learned how to work underwater, do compass dives, learned how to deal with it. After I regurgitated my lunch during a dive after lunch, somehow I figured out how to deal with that. But there was one thing that I was weak in, and that was swimming with scuba tanks on my back. And I knew that one of the requirements to get through scuba school was to do this 1,000 or 1,200 yard swim out in the open water, and you had to do it on your back. You had to do it unassisted. You couldn't team up with a buddy, and it was you were all alone, and you had to do it in 25 minutes. Of all the things I needed to work on that. They set me up with the top Marine diver. They set me up with the top Navy guy. That was probably Hat Belial, who's the best swimmer on our class, and I just had shitty technique. Oh, excuse me, am I supposed to say that? I mean, my technique, I don't know if it's technique or what, but I worked on it, and I worked on it, and I worked on it, and it was just not coming. And so that day came when we had to do our qualifying swim, and we all started out in the pack, swimming on our backs, and I was feeling pretty good at the beginning, and then some of the guys were like good enough to hang with me. I mean, they were going to sacrifice their time to try to keep me going. And the dive instructors were yelling at them, "You better leave that Yi alone, man. Let him hang in there himself. You guys got to qualify." And they said, "Go, guys, just go." And those guys, they had to leave me, and I was there by myself, man. Eventually, I was the last dude in the pack, swimming my ass off, but knowing I was getting left behind. It was a pretty sad feeling, but I just kept on kicking. Kept on looking up, kept on kicking, turning around that halfway cone, going back to the finish line, and I knew I was freaking late. I knew I was going to make it in 25 minutes, and I knew that if they're going to fail my ass, they're going to have to fail me. I got there, and I could hear the guys yelling, "Come on, Yi! Come on, man! You can make it!" I was going, shit. I think there was tears coming out of my face. I was swimming hard. And I was coming across that finish line, and the master diver was saying, "Come on, Yi, 24:50, 24:51, 24:52." And it's it got back 25. I was going, oh my God, oh man. I was out of words at that point. I got my ass out of that harbor, climbed up, and the guys were cheering, but the frickin' master diver was in my face. We all lined up afterwards. He said, "Yi, are you gonna quit?" I said, "Hell no! I'm not gonna quit." He kind of walked off and smiled. So what do you gotta learn from that? What are you gonna learn is that your character can mean a hell of a lot more than your performance. In a Navy dive school or whatever you're going through in life, if your buddies are hung up and they need help, sometimes it's not how many minutes you could do something, it's your commitment level. Are you going to be able to stick in there and be able to pull their ass out of trouble when they need you? Your character, your commitment level, it means everything. In dive school, I thank God that they were going to look at my character at that moment when I thought I was failing, that I wasn't going to make that 25-minute mark. But I was nowhere fortunately, I guess I was nowhere, and I knew I was nowhere near borderline. And he looked at me and said, this guy's got perseverance. He's going to kick his way all the way through, even though he's dead last. And so I made it. It was humbling, but I thank God, I thank the dive instructors who had no mercy on my young ass at that time. And I just hope that you got some value from this. And if you did, well, so be it. So like, share, and comment. This is challenging you with your network marketing story. It has nothing to do with network marketing, but it has a lot to do with character, and that has a lot to do with when you're going to start your business and get your ass going. So have a good day. This is challenging you with your network marketing minute. Bye.